Gus the Groundhog wanted the biggest, most beautiful garden in the entire meadow, and he wanted it now. But every time he tried to rush things, his plants would wither and die. Gus had watched his neighbor, Mabel the Mole, tending her stunning flower garden for years. Her roses bloomed in perfect spirals, her sunflowers reached toward the sky, and her vegetables grew plump and delicious. Gus was determined to have an even better garden in half the time. "Gardening is easy," Gus declared, buying seeds from every vendor in the valley. "I'll plant everything today and have the best garden by tomorrow." He rushed around his plot, throwing seeds everywhere without reading the planting instructions. He wanted tomatoes, sunflowers, roses, and strawberries all in the same spot. When nothing sprouted after 2 days, he dug everything up and planted more seeds. Maybe they need more water, he thought, flooding his garden with buckets of water. When that didn't work, he decided they needed more fertilizer, dumping bags of it everywhere. Weeks passed, and Gus's garden looked like a muddy disaster. Meanwhile, Mabel's garden was blooming beautifully. "What's your secret?" Gus asked her frantically. "I've tried everything." Mabel smiled kindly. "The secret is patience, Gus. Would you like me to show you?" Though he wanted to refuse, he was sure there had to be a faster way. Gus finally agreed. Mabel taught him to read seed packets carefully, to plant at the right depth, and to give each plant space to grow. "But when will I see results?" Gus asked impatiently. "Some things take time," Mabel explained. "Carrots need 70 days to grow. Tomatoes need 80 days. And roses? They might not bloom until next year." Gus wanted to give up, but something about Mabel's gentle confidence made him want to try again. This time, he carefully planted just a few types of seeds, following the instructions exactly. Every day, Gus watered his plants with just the right amount of water. He pulled weeds gently and spoke encouragingly to his little seedlings. At first, nothing seemed to happen. Then, tiny green shoots began to emerge. "They're growing!" Gus cheered, then caught himself. "Slowly, but they're growing." Months later, Gus's garden was a spectacular success. His tomatoes were ruby red, his carrots were sweet and crisp, and his sunflowers towered above him like golden giants. "Patience," Gus told young animals who visited his garden, "is the most important ingredient in growing anything worthwhile." The meadow animals often said that Gus's garden was beautiful, but his transformation from an impatient groundhog to a wise gardener was even more wonderful to behold.
Our stories are super duper fun, and sometimes I learn cool stuff without even knowing it. Subscribe and join our magical family. Your imagination will thank you.